All right, well, here we are picking bands for game number 2 between Veribrae and the Boners and 8-Bit. Let's see any pick band adjustments are made here for after the first game.
Anivia still banned out. They do not want Vertebrae on Anivia.
I mean, that is a very strong... He's just very strong on that champion. Well-known Anivia man.
Banned out from Expire Nothing. Also no surprises there.
Yes. YouTube is working, boys. Good things. Alrighty, here. So Vel'Koz's banned away. So both mid laners are not going to be on their mains this game.
That's to be expected. There's the Xerath ban, so they don't want him on that again. That was an insane showing by Veribrae last game.
Over 10 kills. I don't quite remember the exact stats, but it was pretty nutty.
And he did 47k damage with the next closest person doing 20k, so definitely a pretty priority ban there.
Yeah, pretty good showing. All right, and Zaya on being banned again from Zakatura.
They banned the Ashe again, so they don't want to see him on Ashe. I guess maybe I'm not really studied on Zakatara, so I don't know how much Ashe he plays, but they do not want him on that champion. They're gonna pick the Trist here, it looks like.
You know,
Tristana locked in.
Tristana, baby, was banned away in the first game. Zakatura not taking any chances, not being forced into any unfavorable matchups this time. Or is he?
I wonder what they're going to pick into response. Maybe they're going to prioritize a Lulu pick here. Or the Rakan. Okay. Or the Caitlyn. Okay. So they're responding with the super ridiculous range of Tristana with super ridiculous range on Caitlyn. So no surprises there. Caitlyn will be pretty oppressive to that Tristana early game until she levels up and gets the range bonuses. Gragas picked up as well on the side of Vertebrae. So something blazing hot is pretty comfortable on, as we saw last game. Looking for more disengage on that explosive cast.
Yep.
Might even strong pick here.
Yeah, but Tristana just honestly, it's like that rocket jump is so good, just keeping herself safe.
Tristana Lulu, one of my favorite bot lanes.
Oh, mama pajama. We got Tristana Lulu.
We got Sig on Kate again, so I'm not sure why they didn't ban that and take that away from him, but they have 2 picks. It looks like they're trying to run back the exact comp that they had before, so I'm going to expect that they have something like Trundle top lane, but we'll see what they pick. It might be something that they pick later on. They might have to go for something here that's more of a priority pick. So we'll see what they grab.
Yep. Now this is for those of you that are complaining about my music playlist. I will give you quality music here. For those of us that remember the good old days of a certain dinosaur.
Tarek.
Oh, we have a Tarek. Oh yeah.
It's beautiful. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely, positively. I did leave my Brave pants at home. Okay, I'm wearing my Brave pants, Poppy. All right.
Oh.
Sassafras.
Yeah. Alrighty. So Tarek picked in this composition. What does this open up for level 98 Geodude and Vertebrae to pick up? Does this give them any opportunities to play something hype?
I would say so. The ability that Tarek has his invulnerability and really, really good peel. So I feel like the Tarek is going to be sitting more back towards the Caitlyn. and trying to stick next to Caitlyn and trying to get the bravado-empowered auto attacks and just spamming Q. That being said, he still does have pressure in an engage because he can throw his W onto a tank while the tank is diving on top of them. Mm-hmm. And his E is casted, his Dazzle, casted in front of him, so he can stun from way far back. So it'll definitely be interesting how they play it. But this opens up a lot of options for level 98 Geodude. He can play something like... He can play pretty much anything he wants here, and it will be effective with that Tarek picked.
Yep, well, let's see here. Callisto! No, there was a timeout. I knew it. I knew it was coming. We couldn't just get a clean pick ban. So one can only assume there was a bit of a either probably client lag or something, but here we are.
Yeah, Sig was probably alt tabbed or something.
He plays with his monitor off. All right, well, there's what's happened, guys. Calithria, you should listen to the stream. This is a nice... I don't know why some of these are actually pretty okay. Or maybe it's just... I'm too into the smell of garbage. I don't know. Wait, it had the little... Are you listening?
I like the flute in there.
It's the Barney theme song. What do you think it's so far? You missed the good part where they had like the main line, main melody.
This is a beautiful song.
See, and look at this. Both Calithria and I have degrees in music. We can objectively say that this is good music.
This is phenomenal music.
Phenomenal. Do you hear that descending brass line and counterpoint with the rising melody with the flute?
I just wish that I could compose something that good, you know?
Well, see, that's what I'm here for, because I have a piece of paper that says I can. The double major, music education and composition.
I have a degree in music, this is shit. NyQuil, alright, that's completely subjective.
Well, that's 2 out of 3. And you only have 1 degree in music, I have 2.
Yes.
And I've legitimately started grad work, so...
I have this.
I have like 9 credit hours.
Shameless self-plug. I have this right here.
What are you sending me?
This is me on Spotify.
Well, I will...
Like I said, subjective. Shameless self-plug with my degree in music.
Man, I don't get what these people have against my music selection.
Look, man, trap remixes. All right, let's see what Sick actually picks here for his team.
Yeah, don't worry. I actually have one that won't get me flamed by my own team.
There's the Lux. Like I said, Vertebrae loves to sit back.
Lux and Tarek. Lux and Tarek. That's what I like to see.
Super safe pick for Vertebrae there. Definitely does not want to be in range
video. Hello?
Of anything ever.
That's actually pretty exciting. And now, in honor of Halloween, here's another one. I actually think this is a known remix.
Jarvan picked up once again on the side of 8-Bit and Galio.
Galio going for the Jarvan Galio. Yes!
That's what I like to see.
I want more team fight so I can scream and get
Wombo.
unreasonably hype about people pressing keyboards. Buttons on keyboards. Let's do it.
Wombo. The Wombo combo.
Wait.
That ain't Falco.
Wait a minute.
Happy Feet. Malphite. They are going.
Oh, that's. Oh my.
This is gonna be a good one, folks. Buckle up. It's about to get real in here.
Oh my goodness. This is good. This is good stuff. They're getting inspired by this music just like we are.
Yeah, I'm getting hyped just thinking about this game.
Yes.
So much Wombo combo ability on both sides. When you drop a Malphite ulti into a Lux combo, into a Gragas body slam, into a Taric stun, you're pretty boned, no pun intended.
Speaking of wombos, I can't believe this actually exists, but I don't know what. I have no clue what's about to come into our ears.
Oh my god, I gotta unmute the stream.
Speaking of wombos.
Machinations of my mind are an enigma.
So bad. Wait. I'm so sorry. This is an honor. It's first grade, guys. These Wombo comps.
Okay, this is awful.
I know, I just saved myself.
That Barney one was fucking lit, but this one...
No, I just literally Googled Wombology remix.
Oh, man.
And that's what I got, alright? I get what I looked for. I just knew it had to exist.
That's pretty great.
Wait, Callie, this music. NyQuil, see, now you just proved your degree is a sham.
The music is actually produced.
Here comes the drop.
Come on, dude. Alright, I gotta unmute again.
Yo, our playlist this evening is provided by Trap Music Now. This channel is actually hilarious. Wait.
Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, wait. To be honest, I legitimately thought he was talking about the dumb Patrick.
Yeah, I did too.
I was like, wait, your degree is revoked, NyQuil. Get out of my Steam. Get out of my stream. I'll have to listen to that later. I don't think anyone in our audience would appreciate my music that I wrote for my degree.
Is it all classical? El Clasico?
Well, the way I write, it's like a mix between Prokofiev and Charles Ives.
That makes me want to kill myself.
Well, leans more towards Prokofiev. I like Prokofiev. Which is funny because I wrote like that before I even heard about both of those people, so. Wait, you don't like Prokofiev?
It just makes, like, thinking about music appreciation makes me want to kill myself. I hated that class.
Oh my gosh. Prokofiev is such a good composer, though.
God, that class was so awful. Ugh.
You cannot have a degree in music education and not know who Prokofiev is.
That was literally the worst class I've ever been.
Listen to the finale of Prokofiev Symphony No. 5. Like, listen to that fourth movement all the way through, and like, it'll make you happy. It's just good stuff. All right, this is a remix.
I'm not hating on the guy. It just makes me think of that awful class.
Okay, well, real talk. You know, you have to have a high IQ to truly appreciate this remix.
Is it another fucking Rican?
You have to have a high IQ to appreciate this remix. Wait, this has nothing to do with the source material. About to give up on it.
Wait, isn't this?
Okay. Well, enough of that. We'll have more shenanigans if this goes into game number 3. But
Wait, this is actually good though.
Wait, it's not actually like it was. It's literally was just him saying "I'm Pickle Rick." It's not actually a remix of anything. It's just him saying "I'm like." It's the Pickle Rick remix.
Yeah, but it was like actually decent.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not a big fan of just like trap music on its own. I think they're funny remixes, and some of them are really good. But I do like electronic music in general. Like, most of the time, I'll find most pop music incredibly repetitive, so it makes it funny that like I actually really like electronic music, which is very repetitive. Wouldn't you agree?
I would definitely agree.
But I think it's just because like I grew up with the Game Boy Color and the N64. I gotta get my general MIDI tunes in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. 8-bit or die, dude.
Wait, no, we're both too young for 8-bit. Hello?
Wait, hello?
Wait, how old are you?
Wait, how old do you think I am?
24?
Wow, that's spot on. Nice.
Yeah. Like, hell, I'm older than you. I actually remember the N64 coming out. Thank you.
I still have an N64.
I have an N64 with 45 games.
I speedrun Super Mario 64.
Okay. I actually have a pretty solid game collection in my own
I
personal
have
opinion.
a wall of games. I'll take a picture of it.
Tell me about it. How many, what gen?
I have every console that has come out since Atari 2600.
See, this is what happens when you work in IT instead of teaching. You actually get enough money to follow your dreams.
You right.
Yeah, because I have enough money to have my nice little Nintendo Switch. I actually have every current gen console right now, but that's never going to happen again.
I love the Switch, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Here's the thing. I'm a Nintendo diehard. Like, I'm a Nintendo apologist. I not only drink the Kool-Aid, I bathe in the Nintendo Kool-Aid.
Hey,
I acknowledge they make horrible business decisions, but still love them for it anyways.
Oh, most definitely. I'm super stoked about Odyssey.
Yeah, dude. I actually have a pretty solid NES, SNES collection, but I think my N64 is the most extensive.
So we got double bot side start here for either side.
Who talks about the game?
Double bot side start.
And we actually see Penguin the Bird poking his head around, trying to get a level 2 gank on Vertebrae, identifying that was the main carry. Walks away boldly, though. This is Jarvan. He only does things boldly.
Exactly. He is the prince, after all.
Or isn't he the king now?
No, his father's the king.
For my father, the king! That's right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Alrighty, so here we are. Is this going to be an entertaining laning phase, or do we have to just talk about things?
Well, bot lane's going to be pretty much just a farm it up lane. I don't think anybody's really looking to engage, at least until level 3. Maybe Dota will look for something then. But I don't foresee them playing super aggro, considering that they both took defensive spells. Mm-hmm. And the Lulu took Wind Speakers as opposed to Thunderlords, so I don't foresee him playing super far up either.
Oh, we see Blazing Hot might find Penguin the Bird. Huh? Penguin the Bird wants to take a turn ganking mid now. But he will too be spotted by a ward. So
top lane's going to be pretty much a wet noodle fight for most of the game. Malphite running low on mana already, so...
Ooh. Oh, wait, never mind. He has a target. It's K. Alrighty. And then, well, we do keep seeing Blazonot and Penguin the Bird keep running into each other. But not... Penguin wants to commit to a fight, but Blazon not going for Cygnus. There's that level 3 engage you're trying to see there, but nothing comes of it. In fact, Cygnus 2-1-1-2 taken pretty low here.
He is going to get the sustain
back.
Oh,
there's the jump in! Explosive charge, heal has been used, Polymorph comes out. Rocket Turret, great stun from Ban from Dota! Oh, heal barrier used! Flash has been used by Cygnus trying to get the kill. Centaur might fall here, though. First blood on the Tarek.
Now that was a completely outrageous play.
Did you say outrageous?
Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
Speaking of outrageous plays, we see as Penguin the Bird going in on Vertebrae. Good flash to save the day. W to slow down. He's not going to give up on this just yet. EQ should be off combo pretty soon. There's a % health off that first auto. Good root.
Double
Gets
snare.
both of them. And they will walk away. Do get the flash, though. Might see a revisit from Penguin.
So going back to that bot lane play, that was really well played by Ban from Dota. Just the ability to sniff out what was going on. As soon as that rocket jump came through, he had the stun prepped and ready to go, and was able to counter that engage that they tried to make there.
Prepped, and ready to go.
Exactly.
All right. Now, Malphite is getting pushed in a lot. He's getting bullied by Procket, actually. Is this something we expect? Will level 98 Geodude finally evolve into a Golem this match? Or a Graveler, at least?
I think that the Galio is going to be really tough for him early game. But as the game progresses and Malphite gets more tanky, it's not going to be as big of an issue. But he is going to get pushed in just because of Galio's Q and his harass. So he can't really do much early game as far as this lane is concerned. Especially since he gets a magic damage shield for free. So that's my analysis of that lane.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a pretty boring lane in general, though, just because they're both just super tanks. And the early Merc Treads picked up for Proset. What is his name?
I've been
Procket?
told Procket.
Procket. Alright, we're going to go with Procket. Procket picks up early Merc Treads here, looking for more mobility and magic resist to take out some of that Malphite damage from the, what is it, Seismic Shard?
Yeah, now here's my question. So, important analysis point here. Trying to figure out. Oh, never mind. Shockwave comes in, gets Vertebrae.
Woo!
They're wanting to hand it over to Orianna, but Penguin doesn't want to take any risks. Good return game, good play, good synergy between Inspire Nothing and Penguin the Bird there.
That was a really, really well played gank right there.
From both mid laner and jungle.
Yeah, definitely. Great Shockwave, great EQ combo.
Now,
nothing that Vertebrae could do there.
And Vertebrae is down 10 CS and an assist now. What is this going to mean for the lane?
Well, he does have the ability to just kind of sit back and doesn't have to take very many risks on Lux. That being said, he does have to watch out for the ganks, because if he gets camped this game, it's going to be really difficult for him to get back in it. So maybe they're just looking to take Vertebrae out of the game and focus more on the mid as opposed to focusing on bot like they did last game.
Mm-hmm. But you see Penguin the Bird has been sitting here quite some time. Backing off. Or is he? We might have a bit of a 2v2 in the mid lane. Both junglers are floating around. Sides against it. I have a question for you. Now, Malphite works for level 98 Geodude. I can accept that being like a Golem, a Graveler, or somewhere in that tree.
Definitely.
Now, the first thing that comes to mind for me for Galio is Claydol. But, I don't know. Do we want to count him as Psychic as well?
What is that, what is the name of that stupid bird that recently was like, it's like a bat-looking thing? Ooh. You know what I'm talking about?
No, okay, that's this skin. I'm thinking of Galio in general. Here's the other one. There's this ghost ground-type Pokemon. Trying to remember its name. Golett and Golurk.
I don't remember them ever existing.
You don't remember Golurk, dude? Well, okay, he
Golurk?
was Gen 5. So that's Black and White. That's the one games I'm like, okay, Black and White.
That was the worst gen of Pokemon by far.
Wait, okay, to be fair, the worst gen of Pokemon is actually still a very good JRPG. As Vertebrae tried to make a roam. There's the Cataclysm onto Vertebrae. No flash available just as yet. Tristana Rocket jumps in. Here comes the
Cosmic Radiance.
The Cosmic Radiance. That's the name I'm looking for. Good stun from Bane from Dota. The chase.
Flash
Body
body
slam! Body slam! Explosive charge. Gets inspired nothing. He will fall. Is there more to be had as we jump to top lane for God knows why? It's just tanks fighting each other endlessly. And Blazing Hot could be caught out here a little too greedy. There's the flag and drag. Body Slam can't get out. Okay, nothing more.
They're looking to push this bot lane tower. And
Oh, the
Dota
stun
hits
lands
the
on
stun.
Jakatura.
Oh!
There's the root. Rocket jump. Why does that ability exist? Doesn't matter. Cygnus gets the kill. And another root. I think it was off a Caitlyn trap from Cygnus.
Man.
3
They should not have
for
let
nothing.
Cygnus get on Caitlyn again. I'm just going to say that.
3-0 Caitlyn right now. This is currently
So
a
good
2,000, almost a 2,000 gold lead on this Caitlyn compared to Tristana.
How do you check that, by the way? What do you
Press the X button, my friend.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it?
I never knew like what button it was. I always saw it happen, but I never knew what it was. That's good to know.
Yeah, you know, that's
That
what
was
that's what I'm here for.
Body slam NyQuil.
That's what I'm here
That
for,
was
Califria. No, we don't
super
acknowledge.
nice.
We don't acknowledge him.
Look, I like NyQuil. I think he's a great guy.
You're just saying that because he likes your song. He likes your piece.
Listen, alright? That may be part of it.
Maybe part of it.
But I also think NyQuil is a great person.
I think he's a great person as well. I just
Yeah.
wish he would go grab Indian with me more often.
I would agree with that. Indian food
Oh,
is
Blazing
phenomenal.
Hot is here with Ban from Dota. Body Slam
Oh,
goes wide.
look-
Oh, no! Wow! How did he hit that?
Wow, that was so good!
That was a max range explosive cast, knowing the summoner spells. We're
Wow,
down.
Blazing Hot. That was so good.
Alrighty, yeah, Blazing Hot showing up big, literally putting the team on his back right now with this roam from Ban from Dota, and they're going for the Rift Herald. Cygnus has been rotated top, Malphite bottom to kind of recoup some of the CS differential between him and Galio.
So,
Oh, what a cast!
Procket loves this Bramble Vest. This is the second game that he's picked that up early.
Well, looking
So
at
that
Cygnus,
is-
I do not blame him. But here's the thing I'm curious about. Why hasn't he looked to make any plays with Galio? He's level 9. He's been, you know, but we haven't seen him leave the top lane once.
Yeah, that could be just something that, you know, they're missing communication there. Or it could just be that there hasn't been anything for him to ult on top of safely. Maybe he's just trying to survive laning phase and maybe go on to where he can maybe ult safer later. And he's getting, oh my
Wait,
goodness.
Excuse me?
The
Maybe
cleanest combo-
Bramble Vest wasn't the answer.
The cleanest combo on Kate you will see. Just
Alright.
absolutely
You know,
beautiful.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Just as much as I'm the cleanest Ornn in the server, Cygnus is the cleanest Kate I have seen so far in Phoenix League.
That was,
Now, granted, he does have 3 kills.
But that was super clean. Like,
True.
it wasn't even just like, oh, I'm super ahead so I can do this. That was like a perfect combo.
Mhm.
Like, you only see high-level Caitlyn's make that play. You don't see somebody in gold make that play, I'll tell you that.
Wait, what rank are you again?
I'm platinum.
Which platinum?
What do you mean, which platinum?
There are 2 platinums. There's platinum that's basically gold plus plus, and then there's platinum.
What do you consider platinum 2?
Tell me what your plat is.
Plat? I'm just platinum. What do you mean?
What is your... Give me the number after the name.
Platinum 2, I said that.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Great combo between Penguin the Bird and Cygnus 2-1-1-2.
Wow, I picked it up!
Not Cygnus, Penguin the Bird and Inspire nothing, but there we go. Gets Cygnus just in time. Good synergy coming in from the mid lane of the jungler once again, and we see as they get the kill onto Ban from Dota. Teleport finally coming in from Geodude. They must not have expected any of that damage.
Oh, he actually got hit by the barrel there. Oh, the Malphite ulti!
Oh, the flash! Oh, level 98 Geodude! He got enough XP. He evolved, boys. He's finally a grappler. I'm so proud Look out of him!
Let's see if we can get a trainer trade here. And get him actually up.
Yeah,
to
someone quick, pick up level 98 Geodude. He is wasted on a team that will never succeed in playoffs. Okay, for those who not in the know, Veribrae and the Boners, I'm buddies with a bunch of them. They're on Caster Crew, so I had to throw that out there. That was still good play so far. This, you know, that was a great gank from Inspire Nothing with Penguin the Bird. But even, you know, the teleport and coming in to try and get something in return at the least.
Those two have really good synergy, it looks like.
Inspire Nothing and Penguin the Bird.
Yeah.
But alas, this is still a 3,000 gold deficit, and Rift Herald will come down. Blinding lands on Oriana. This tower gets chunked super hard, but do you think they're going to get it here?
No, they're not. It doesn't look like they're going for it, but they might look to siege it with the Lux and Kate here in the mid lane.
Now, Galio is off on the side. Cataclysm's almost ready for Jarvan. Do we see the combo?
I'm hoping to see the combo.
I want to see the combo. But does Explosive Cast kind of counter it just a little bit, or does it matter? Once you're in the Cataclysm, you're going to get that knockup. Here it comes! The Galio ultimate comes in just a little bit too late.
Shockwave got burned as well.
Oh, wow. You're right.
Able to flash out of the Shockwave. That was really well played by Cygnus.
But here's the thing. Their ultimate cooldowns are shorter than Flash. Hopefully they can hold on to this mid tower just a bit longer as the siege continues. How do we expect this playing out here?
I just see them sieging this and backing off. They're going to siege it, take the tower, and back off.
And that is what it looks like will happen is Malphite ultimate almost off cooldown. They do not want to risk that, especially with the Cosmic Radiance available. All tier 1 towers down first for Vertebrae and the Boners once again.
Yeah, and they're looking really strong this game. They were looking really strong last game too. I just feel like for Team 8-Bit to be successful, they need to get Tristana back in the game. Tristana is down 2.2k gold on Caitlyn right now, and that is a huge deficit to be in at 16 minutes.
That's a huge portion of the gold lead on its own.
Yeah.
And that seems to be what they're trying to do, keeping her down bot this entire time while shenanigans are going on. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Moving on. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch is a great console.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. And you know what happens on Friday?
Is that Odyssey?
Odyssey. I have my pre-order to you.
Oh,
Comes in.
Yeah.
It's coming in the mail. Real excited. Why aren't you? Are you not
super stoked about that game?
Are you super soaked about that game or super stoked? This is a key difference.
Both.
Both simultaneously, boys. Super stoked and super stoked.
I'm hoping it's a better speedrun than Galaxy was, though. I didn't really like Galaxy's speedrun.
I just like Galaxy a lot. I remember that was the first game I ever bought with my own money that I earned from a job.
Oh, it's a phenomenal game. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't like the speed. I'm big on speedrunning, and it's not that great of a speedrun to play.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling you might like A Hat in Time. Ooh.
Probably.
We'll talk about this in a second as we're grouping up here. Dragon Vision has been gained by Vertebrae and the Boners, so they start this dragon. The Wombo is coming up, but flat, all the ultimates are coming off cooldown. Galio Heroic Entrance is almost ready. Flash is still a third of the way. Do they look to make a play here? The Wombo's available.
I think that Vertebrae is going to look to engage here because they do have Flash available on Blazing Hot. So he's going to be looking for a Flash Body Slam to follow up on level 98 Geodude's Malphite ulti.
He's a Graveler now. We've established this.
Level 98 Graveler's Malphite ulti.
Yeah. Hey, Jesus, NyQuil, you know who started this conversation? Cal 3. It goes wide. Ultimate coming in from Galio. Shockwave doesn't hit anyone. There's the stun. Blazonheart's taken very low, but Inspire Nothing getting chunked out massively. Barrier has to be used. Cosmic Radiance comes in. Explosive Cast does not bring anyone into the squad. Both teams appear to be disengaging.
So that was just a bunch of ultimates and some summoners burned. Actually, one summoner burned. So only Barrier was burned for Inspire Nothing there. So not really as eventful as a team fight as we would have hoped for.
Especially with these compositions, dude.
Definitely a worth trade. With Baron coming up in 30 seconds, for Inspire Nothing not to have Barrier available is pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Now, what should we expect these two teams to do? Because Tristana is trying to get those farms. She does have Static Shiv completed. They've been keeping her, just let her go out and farm.
Well, it looks like 8-Bit is looking to push this bot side. If I were Vertebrae here, I would be setting up Vision on Baron side and looking to take the Baron here.
Instead, we see they are just looking to defend this not siege, defend the push. And we go back to a neutral state a little bit. Top wave kind of pushing in favor of Vertebrae and the boners.
We do have both Ardent Sensors completed. So, and we have a Static Shiv on the side of Caitlyn also just completed. So that is a huge power spike.
Yeah,
there.
she has an IE though. Hers is going to hurt a bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just
a bit.
And it looks like Lux is almost done building that Ludens Echo to give that a little bit of extra oomph in that initial combo to see if she can burst down Inspire Nothing. So just some Vision things happening around Baron right now.
Mm-hmm.
Team's trying to gather control of Vision there.
Yep, and it looks like they're trying to get that combo off again. All summoner spells are available except for Oriana's Barrier. Baron control, Vision control is kind of in favor of 8-Bit right now. They could, and we see Gallia rotating down. They can make the move any second, especially with Tarek backing.
Tarek is backing, it looks like, to get more Vision. He had no charges left in his Sightstone, so he's coming back with 3 charges. Lulu with 1 charge on the Sightstone to get more Vision on Baron. It looks like the next big team fight we're going to have is either going to be right here in mid or right around Baron. So.
Well, Caitlyn's away from the team. So is Tristana. No ADCs required in this game of League of Legends. As Vertebrae and the Boners makes their way into the Baron pit to get some Vision. In fact, Caitlyn's coming on in. Teleport's available for Galio as he backs, decides to not back. Vision control being taken out. We're going to see, is that ADC differential going to carry this team fight here, or can they get the Wombo off for 8-Bit? Oh, Body Slam has been used. Zakatura tickling the fat man.
That was some pretty big burst coming from Lux there on the Zakatura as well. Half HP on him.
I guess? It's more like a quarter to me. Oh, there it is! There's the Cataclysm. Oh, Flash has been used. Do they get much else? Penguin the Bird taking solo. The Malphite ultimate is massive. Gets everyone. There's the stun on the Procket. Only one person has fallen.
Sintart.
And goodbye, Sintart. Procket's going to fall next. They tried the Wombo, but they're too far behind. And they are routed in return. Triple kill on the Caitlyn. Cygnus is popping off, lads.
Definitely. And if you look at the comparisons right now, in the 80 carries gold, it is absolutely astronomical. That is a 3k gold lead on just the 80 carries right now.
That's literally 3/4 of the gold lead of Vertebrae and the Boners right now.
And this is going to be a free Baron for them after
so,
they took out the Galio as well.
So here's what you have to be wondering. Why pull the trigger, unless like he was aiming for the Caitlyn, why pull the trigger on Lux?
Well, what they were trying to do was they were trying to burst the Lux as quickly as possible. Sadly, Inspire Nothing's ulti didn't hit the Lux, otherwise it would have been effective.
Yeah, I might have spoken too early. I think Caitlyn flashed out of the combo. I think he got both.
Oh, that might have been true. Actually,
I think to avoid me getting flamed for a replay.
NyQuil, Tarek was picked as the 3rd pick before second bans for Team Vertebrae.
So J4.
So the side of 8-bit, they had J4, Tristana, and Oriana picked as their 3. And then the other side had Gragas, Caitlyn, and Tarek.
And we have a pause.
Maybe some connection issues here.
Maybe Cygnus has realized he hasn't had his monitor on the entire time once again. Who knows?
And we're unpausing!
Hey! No pause fun today. God bless.
I was looking forward to some more Barney-themed trap music.
To be honest, I was looking forward to advertising Hat in Time to you, like letting you know it's a quality game, dude. If you're into those collectathon type things, it's got that hub world sort of feel like Super Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, where you go into the game, and it's like this is the same place, but it's different, and then it's
they're running it down mid.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to talk about in this game? It feels like Vertebrae and the Boners do have it in hand, though.
As of right now, that's what it's looking like. I would agree.
Yeah, Malphite. Oh, and there's the Malphite ulti. Goodbye, Inspire nothing. Zakatura does get out, but there's nothing they can do to save this inhibitor. Goodbye, sweet prince.
It's been nice knowing you.
It's been nice. And it looks like we're moving over towards the top lane. And unless they get the sickest of wombos onto this Caitlyn, this game's probably over.
I never want to count any teams out in this league. It's definitely looking bleak for them. But they're not, I wouldn't say they're completely out of it quite yet. They're still, even though they're down, what, 7K?
Numbers.
Even though there's a lot of oh, here we go.
This could be it. There's no Galio ultimate nearby. There it is, but it's too little, too late. He went in with out of range of Galio ult.
Maybe getting a little bit antsy there. Just looking for a desperation play.
And
I can respect it.
Yeah, and with a quarter left on both Explosive Cast and on whatever Malphite ult's called, Unstoppable something. And
Unstoppable Force. The
great shockwave. Cygnus, it still survives with that Taric shield, though. I think you're a second ahead of me. I had a couple frame skips.
Really?
Yeah, just hit P, count to 1, and then hit P again.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
that Tarek just provides so much peel and so much sustain for them in fights.
Mm-hmm.
That is it's a super good pick for them against the team comp that 8-bit has.
Yeah, well, here we are as the siege continues. Comp, never mind, the siege is over as they have no
Ben from
way.
Dota has been really, really impactful this game with his Cosmic Radiances and with his ability to peel Caitlyn.
Pings are out.
Super good.
No heroic entrance, but they do have Cataclysm Shockwaves almost available. Just trying to keep him around. There it is. Shockwaves ready. Can they make the fight? Can they make the play here?
I don't think so. I think Vertebrae, with all of their ultimates available, are going to be able to just peel them off. There's not a lot that they can do here. Lux looking for a snipe on Sintart there just to see how much damage he does.
Oh, I wanted to fight. Boo. I want more blood. Well, the game kind of resets. Is there any way for 8-bit to get back in? Is it just literally kill the Caitlyn?
It has to be at this point. For them to even have a fighting chance in this game, they have to get on Caitlyn and they have to burst him as quickly as possible. With Tarek's ability to just peel them off and give Caitlyn invulnerability, it makes that near impossible. But if they are able to do it, I think they can close out the fight. That being said, the Lux is dishing out a ridiculous amount of damage in these fights as well. So it's looking pretty bleak for 8-Bit right now.
Well, here we go. And goodbye, tier 2 bottom. Now, Siege continues. 6,000 gold down, and we're not quite at the point where Goldie does not matter. Tristana's so close to that mythical 3-item spike. Even if she gets the... Oh, there's the ult. Wombo combo. Gallia does keep her alive. There goes the J4 Cataclysm.
Here comes on the
Cygnus is
Cygnus.
very low. Cosmic Radiance keeps them all alive. And they're just getting
Man from
routed. The
Dota with
ball
the
is
flash.
nothing. There's nothing they can do. Just too far ahead. They tried, but just constantly blocked by Ban from Dota's Tarek. I would say it was cock blocked, but look at that, man. I don't think that's something that would necessarily happen in that skin. So, this game is pretty much over unless we see some massive heroics from this 2.5 item Tristana.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. Game 2, going over to Vertebrae and the Boners.
Yep, and that is going to be all she wrote. The Boneheads win.
Absolutely. Super well played and well drafted by them.
Alrighty. Well,
Take a look at that damage graph.
because remember,
That's-
damage
that
is
tells
all.
the whole
Damage is
story.
all that matters.
That tells the whole story.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can get some interviews going on. Any of you lovely 8-Bit or Vertebrae peoples want to get interviewed? Let me know. You just want someone to talk to. That's what we're here for. We're here for conversation. We're here to be friends.
We're here to talk.
We just want to get to know you. You know.
We want to know you in the most intimate way.
We want to just really know you as people.
Intimately.
I wouldn't say intimately. That's a little spoopy. A little creepy.
I like spoopy.
It's like a Barney remix.
Hell yeah.
Should we put that back on? Is that how we're gonna close our stream if we don't get an interview here?
I would say so.
All right, you heard it here. I have permission from the Calathria that I'm allowed to play this song. Interview that
I would
monkey,
say it's
Geodude. Well, if you want to get interviewed, let us know in all chat. I'll ping them because they're... Yeah, you
Get in
ping
here.
them. I don't want to have to deal with this.
Interviews.
Hello? Squad, can we have someone interview with us? There's only so much we could talk about 3D platformers here.
What the fuck is
Yo,
this
it's the
music?
Barney theme song remix, dude.
Come on, Doki. Get with the program.
Where have you been? Hey, 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 hey. So Calathria, what are your overarching thoughts on the series and the two teams right now?
What, huh?
What's your overarching thoughts on the series and these two squads?
I think Vertebrae had a really, really strong showing, and they look like a force to be reckoned with in Onyx League right now.
I'll have to agree. Do we have anyone wanting? All right, we have Sintart wanting. Dad left us. All right, Sintart wants to be interviewed. I need someone with admin powers to drag that man in, as I am not able to drag people into the stream booth, regretfully. So
Yeah,
one of
neither
these
am I.
admins that are in this game. Also, for those of you wanting to know, this is our last game of week 3. Phoenix Leagues. If you have any plays that you or someone else had that were worthy of the top 3 plays of Week 3, please message the one, the only LP Mage Man, as they're looking to make their Week 2, Week 3, top 5 plays compilation for Phoenix Leagues.
All right, we got Sintart in here.
Hello, Sintart.
Yo, what's up?
All right. Thank you for willing to interview us after the games.
Sure.
Let's talk about game 2. That bot lane, that went a little Wahuni shaped after a while. What with the Tari? What was going on, especially in that first blood skirt fight?
Yeah, the first blood. That was kind of my fault. Like, he was saying, I'm getting ready to jump in, but Tarek had just used the shield, so I was kind of waiting for it to go away before he went all in, and I had to basically hit heal to get as close as I can to him to help out, but he jumped out because the Tristani reset, and I was left over to die. So, unfortunate.
Unfortunate. All right, my next question for you
Yes, sir.
is going to be given by Calithria, because I can't think of one right now.
All right, perfect. So when you guys were moving into Game 2, after the strong showing that they had in Game 1, what was going on in chat? What were you guys trying to prioritize for your team? We saw the wombo combo sort of mentality coming out from mid, top, and jungle. Were you guys looking for something more on the dive side in both games, or was it just in the second game? Because we saw in the first game that you guys had a sort of dive comp as well.
Well, first game, we were kind of just, we drafted a bad bot lane, and we were just trying to farm it out. And we actually did kind of successful. I didn't die until like 30 minutes in the game. Basically, when the game was over, I got caught by Dragon. But we were pushed in all game. And then finally, when we had pressure bottom, we got some good kills. And so we kind of wanted to do that the next game too. So we drafted a stronger bot. But it's just every lane was going to get pushed in at this time. And so after what happened in the first game where we couldn't get on their backline, Caitlyn and Xerath being super long ranged, we banned out super long range mids, Nivea, Xerath, I forgot who else banned out, but we try to take away the mid, but we probably should take away the Caitlyn, because the Caitlyn's a lane bully and nothing you could do about that, where our mid was going pretty even both games.
For sure.
But other than that, we couldn't execute what we were trying to do, is kill the back lane. With the 2-3 tanks they had running, we couldn't get past them in the second game. First game we were doing it, but it was unsuccessful. I think the red side, they had dragon pressure. We couldn't get over to them because they were blue side. Red side's a little bit weaker. So, I mean, unfortunate again. I know I said that already, but after the first game, we kind of tilted a little bit on a couple of our players. Couldn't rebound back. Couldn't kill the back line. The end.
Well, thank you so much after such a rough series for coming in and interviewing us. Is there anything you'd like to say to our fans this evening?
Root for Veribrae. They look really strong. I hope they start taking some games so it gets spicy.
All right. Well, thank you, Sintart. Blazin'. Next up, we have Blazin' Hot and
Let me spell it for you.
Banned from Dota.
Ban from Dota. That's his name. Ban from Dota coming in hopefully in 15 seconds for, when this is heard on stream.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
they
you.
are.
And here we
Hey,
are.
thank you, Centaur. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Sintart. Oh no, we have Cygnus and okay, wait, can we? No.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We have the entire squad of Vertebrae minus Vertebrae.
Oh my, we have the boners. Nothing but a bunch of erections in here. This is the worst sausage fest I've ever been to. Okay.
Absolutely.
You've been to a few then, huh?
Well, you can talk to NyQuil about that. Alrighty. So, let's actually go to Cygnus, the man of the hour, that Game 2 Caitlyn, and is dominating Game 1 on Caitlyn. Let us know a little bit about this pick here. Thank you for the excellent analyst analysis,
Right.
Cygnus, on Caitlyn.
Right.
Blazin',
Can
we
we talk about it?
saw some nutty explosive casts, especially in the early game of Game 2. Tell us about it.
Alrighty, well, yeah, basically I picked the Gragas because overall he's a really good tank, got some really good engage and disengage. it looked like priority in those for the series was on J4 and Gragas, and we just basically picked the better tank. And then if I out-rotated the Jarvan early, then it was basically like I would outscale as well. So what we did is we first started to we got vision on where J4 started, and once we knew that, I planned my path accordingly. And we also saw like he had machetes. So basically I went from blue to wolves to red, then my raptors, and then you saw like we had that little exchange in mid lane, and then I took his entire bottom side jungle, because our bottom side also had pressure. So yeah, basically I got really ahead in terms of XP and gold on the jungler, and then just started making plays from there. Like when you have winning lanes, you can definitely look to force more aggressive plays. So that's what I would say. And I have a little bit of practice on those explosive casts. So I knew that Ori didn't have flash in that mid lane game. So
that was a nutty one. All right, banned from Dota. Not banned. You're unimportant. Level 98 Geo, dude. Geo?
I'm sad now.
What? We'll get to you later, banned. Geo. We decide. What does it feel like to finally have evolved into a Graveler in this game?
If I really did evolve, that is awful, and I would like to somehow revert back to being a Geodude, because no one.
I hear if you change teams as a Graveler, you'll go back to Geo, dude.
I heard you evolve into Golem.
No, to be a Golem, so.
That's pretty much it.
I just want to say my bold prediction for game 1.
This is our first accurate bold prediction. Well, no, because he didn't split push.
Was the Trundle 1v9? Okay.
We got a Trundle 1v3.
And we had the Trundle 1v3 at the end, which I thought was pretty fucking hype. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and speaking of Trundle, what led you guys to picking Taric in the third rotation band?
I think we wanted to piss off Dota.
Okay, so let me run you down that Taric pick. Okay, so we have a coach that Blazin says, hey, this guy's pretty cool. Let's get him to analyze or to coach us for this game. He's pretty good. He has good game knowledge. I said, all right. So he joins our game, and he doesn't really know us, but he starts to draft us, and it comes to the support pick, and he says, well, what do you play? And I said, well, I play Nautilus, I play Leona, I play Bard, and I started going through my picks, and then he says, cool, you're playing Taric. And I said, what? And he says, yeah, are you good at playing Taric? And I said, no, not really. I mean, I haven't played him in a long time. He said, good, you're playing Taric. So that was the extent of the pick. Everything you saw was me just being brain dead. I don't know how to play that champion.
Okay,
I think I had one good ulti, and that was it.
No,
I'm not looking for sympathy here, but it was.
You were actually the most impactful person in that entire game.
He was.
I don't believe any of you.
No,
you literally blocked every engage.
I mean, maybe, but
did.
I'm pretty sure that game was Lux using a snare, and then Malphite just dumpstering somebody, and then at that point I press R and don't soak up any damage whatsoever. I didn't do anything.
All right, well, this is all right. I need one spokesperson. I need one bonehead to speak here. Any messages for all 13 of your fans this evening?
All right.
That means night.
Send signites.
Hey, thanks for watching. This is the new and improved Veribrae and the bonus. We lost some games early in the season, but we're planning on sweeping the rest of the season. Look out for us.
Ooh, that's some tough talk considering that you will be playing Bamboozle next week.
And
Who?
yeah, everybody can
Wait, who are
tune
we
into
playing?
that game next week to watch us wipe the floor with Bamboozle.
I don't know. I will show you the superior Ornn player.
Who
Hercules,
do
can
we
you
play?
cast your own death?
I do
I
cast,
got
but I
Bamboozle
can't
broke
cast
up.
a game I'm gonna be destroying you in. So
I'll cast it.
You can't cast it because it won't exist. That's all.
all right. Well, you will see the admin face-off here in next week in our week 4 Phoenix League's Actions playoffs are coming close. So check those rankings. You'll see that every game gets more and more important as the season goes on. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I am Sarah Cruz. To my right here is Calithria, and to my left are all these idiots that are called Vertebrae and the Boners. These trolls that we somehow let in the server. Music tonight has been provided by the Trap Music Now YouTube channel. Have yourselves a good evening. Tell NyQuil to keep me and not ban me. This is pretty fun. Bye.